Hey everyone and welcome back to a new video, and today we have a new update. And just moments ago, V was seen leaving his hotel, and many armies who shared the videos of him said he will be leaving Paris today. So I wish him a very safe flight and I hope he arrives safely. Paris will definitely miss him a lot, and from the moment V arrived in Paris, he became the most talked about artist there. And you guys, last night at the Celine fashion show in Paris, V was actually the most mentioned celebrity during the event with over 2 million mentions. I mean, of course, I know this is not surprising, we all know this is gonna happen. V completely stole the spotlight at the Celine show, everyone was talking about him, and even the celebrities who attended the fashion show were so in love with him. Everyone was talking with him, you can tell he stole everyone's heart. And to be honest, I feel like I won't be able to get over the Celine boy we saw at the show and at the Paris Fashion Week yesterday. It was too perfect. He looked so handsome and so elegant, and what really caught my attention was V's confidence. He walked with such a strong, powerful energy, and I loved how confident he was. And even though this was his first fashion show in 3 years, and this was his official schedule after his military discharge, he didn't seem nervous at all. He was walking with so much confidence, full of charisma, and honestly, he made everyone fall in love with him all over again. I feel like I can talk for hours about V's confidence. He was very sure of himself, and it was so inspiring to see everyone at the event who was looking at him. And seriously everyone, all cameras were filming him. Everyone was trying to take photos of him and take the best shot of V. All eyes were on him on today's fashion show, and you could say he was the main event. And of course, the other amazing Celine ambassadors, Park Bo-gum and Suzy, were also there, and they both looked incredible. Suzy was so elegant and Park Bo-gum looked really handsome. The three of them, V, Suzy and Bo-gum, are truly stunning. Celine is very lucky to have such a beautiful and talented ambassadors. And of course everyone, we have to take a moment to talk about the amazing fans who came all the way just to support V on the day of the Celine fashion show. And as you know, since the moment V landed in Paris, ARMY have been spotted him everywhere. And because V came to Paris for a public fashion show and a public event, there is no way ARMY were going to miss the chance to see him with their own eyes. And on the day of the big show, some fans were waiting outside his hotel, while others went directly to the fashion show venue. They were waiting outside for hours just to see him. So different places, different street, but one single goal is to show V how much they love him, and of course because they missed him so much and they want to see him. And also everyone, let me tell you something, the ARMY who were waiting for V outside the fashion show venue, they didn't came just an hour before, they actually came hours before the fashion show even started. They were waiting for him. I have seen so many posts from armies in Paris, the ones who were waiting for him, and they were hoping to catch a glimpse of him. This is actually very sweet, and it's true that they only saw V for a few seconds, but that's okay. I feel like everyone is so happy to see him just for a few seconds. I mean, even if you just saw him for a few seconds, trust me, you are the luckiest ever. And when V finally arrived at the place, you guys, I mean the screams, the energy, the love in the air, it was really so powerful. Everyone was calling with V's name, everyone was screaming. I have seen so many videos of the fans and of the crowd. Everyone was having the biggest smile ever, and some of the fans were like with open mouth. Everyone was shocked, like, is this real? I feel like they were questioning themselves, is this real? Did we just saw V? This is actually very sweet, and I'm so happy for all ARMY who saw V, even from afar. You're still the luckiest. And I think I have said this in almost all my updates about V since he arrived in Paris, but I really loved how respectful all ARMY were. In all the videos I have saw about V walking around Paris, I didn't see any fans trying to get too close to him. Some ARMY were filming him from very far, and even the fans who wanted to take pictures with him, they didn't get too close to him. They were just like filming from afar. And also, every time V sees armies, he waves and smiles at them. There is not a single video where shared he was not smiling and he was not greeting the fans. He waves to them always. He always looks so happy and excited and full of energy, and it's clear that he really loves Paris and it's also obvious that Paris love him so much. And his popularity in Paris is really not a joke. He has so much armies who love him so much, and they are ready to wait for hours just to see him. It's all started on the day he arrived in Paris. Many army went to the airport, but they didn't see him because V went through a VIP exit. So they went outside his hotel and they were waiting for him, and every time he came out from his hotel, they called his name and he waved to them and smiled at them. Everything was amazing. Honestly, everything was so nice. Personally, I haven't seen any video where a fan disrespected V's privacy. I really hope it stays like this, it stays that way. I hope ARMY always continue to respect V's space so that everyone can be happy, both V and ARMY. And also everyone, and before ending this update, there is one more thing. Now let's talk about the most important part. I will tell you what ARMY are doing right now and what they are planning to do while V is in Paris. And as we said before, this is V's first fashion show in 3 years. This time, he's not just attending, he's their global ambassador, and it's also his first official schedule after his military discharge. And if you guys remember, in his first fashion show with Celine, he was named one of the most talked about artists in Paris Fashion Week. In fact, his name was mentioned around 5 million times online, and yes, that's a huge number, and it's really happened. That day was really unforgettable. Everyone was talking about V, and ARMY made that happen. And now fans are trying to do the same thing again, and they are showing their love and support for V across all social media platforms. They are posting very supportive messages like Celine Prince, Celine Boy, the global ambassador of V, also King of Celine. There are so many supportive messages. Everyone is showing love and support for V, and everyone is making sure the world knows how special V means to armies. So don't forget everyone to join them. You can post photos, write sweet messages on Twitter, and even share your favorite moment from V attending Celine fashion show. Everyone is sharing their thoughts about V's look and V attending Celine fashion show after 3 years, so make sure guys to join them as well and show all your love and support for V across all social media platforms you have. And also everyone, don't forget and make sure to tell us your opinion in the comments down below here. Tell us how did you find V's look and V's present at Celine fashion show as their global ambassador. I can tell you, everyone is so in love with him, everyone loved his look. At this point, I feel like it's impossible to find someone who didn't like his look and didn't find him attractive. Everyone is so in love with him, so I think it's really impossible. And everyone, I guess we have came to the end of today's update, and I really hope you like it. And if you like it, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to my channel so that you're gonna see every single video that I posted about BTS members. I guess see you in the next video. Take care of yourself and goodbye.